Hello, coconuts. Today we're going to be talking about a classic movie from 1954. It's a Japanese epic. It is called Seven Samurai. It's produced by Akira Kurosawa, one of the most famous Japanese directors. His movies have affected movie media in big ways. Back in 1954, certain things weren't done how he did it, and his movies moved it on. I personally believe one of his best movies is Seven Samurai. Now he does have some other great movies, and I encourage you to go check them out. Go on his Wikipedia page or go on his IMBD, whatever, and check out what movies he's done. Watch them. Now we're gonna go back to Seven Samurai. I personally believe that this movie has some of the best music, simply because I feel like this music fits perfectly with the environment. Now this place is set in a warring Japan. That's back in like the old days. That's like ancient times, of course. Well, not ancient, but ancient to us. And so there's a lot of samurais that either their lords got killed during the warring or they just got banished. And yeah, that's where these seven samurai are probably gonna fall into play. And so the movie's about a village who is getting attacked by bandits or ronin, whatever I believe they're called. And so the village they're very iffy on it, but they decide to hire samurai. They don't have money. All they have is wheat. I think all they have is like basic farm, like some wheat. Can't even offer the samurai all of their product because if they do, then they're gonna die during spring. That's the whole problem. The bandits want all their resources basically. And so they have pretty much nothing to offer except for food while they're there. And so they go send out villagers to see if any brave samurai will come and save them. Yeah, let's just say they have a very hard time for like the first few days, well, while actually, until they finally run into this samurai I call him samurai master because he's basically like the top one out of them. Well, maybe that guy who knows how to handle the sword is pretty good. Maybe he's better. I don't know. Anyways, they run into him and an apprentice, and he agrees. And so the villagers decide, okay, yay, we got two people, woo! And so they have to look for more and more and more, and that's when the jokester, the fun-hearted guy, the master, and general stuff like that, the general samurai. Most samurai are telling them no, except for the few I just said, and like two others. Which I understand they have nothing to offer, and they're asking them to go fight an army of bandits. So the story I personally found to be very excellent. They eventually get all the samurai they need, and they go back to the village. Now the village is having a very big problem with them because the village believe the samurai are gonna. Well, some people believe they're gonna touch their daughters and women, and yeah, they think the samurai are kind of mongrels, just like the bandits are, except not exactly. Again, the villagers are low class people. These guys are known for going out to the battlefield and taking the samurai's gears and just random battle gears and supplies. Of course, this is after the dead. And so the samurai know this eventually, and there's a story behind all that. I like it. I like the whole samurai and village, how they have to trust the samurai, and the samurai have to deal with all that. And eventually they have their battle, and it's a pretty cool battle. I like it. The samurai train the villagers so they can have a chance, and it sucks because there's a few deaths in there, and in the end, the bandits and the samurai didn't really win, only the farmers. But again, this is a great story. I want to talk about the characters specifically because I found them to be very very awesome. So after this intermission, I will be talking about the characters, and yeah, be right back. Disclaimer: I'm probably gonna butcher this up completely. I've never been good with pronouncing names, so yeah, forgive me. We're gonna be talking about one of my favorite characters from this movie. One of my favorites. His name is Kikachoro. Now, from the beginning of the movie, he's claiming he's a samurai. He's following this other samurai around. Yada yada yada. And well, this other samurai actually saved a kid. Anyways, he's following him around, saying he's a samurai. He's worthy. And eventually, they get rid of him. And then he comes back later. He's one of the samurai that they end up testing, and that he's yeah. Let's just say he's a complete bumbling idiot during that part. He ends up saying how well the only reason why he thought he was a samurai was because he had a family like list, but it ends up being he pretty much falsified himself to be in that family. He's not really a samurai. You end up finding out he's actually a peasant, but a peasant who proves himself. Let's not get that wrong here. Kachuru ends up being a very big asset to this battle, and I really enjoyed him. I thought he made this film more funnier by the way he was. Uh, I liked his dialogue about how it is for the peasants out and about the samurai, how they're basically the lower class, and I thought it was pretty well the lower class that pretty much robbed the samurai when after during the battles. But anyways, I thought he was an interesting character. I That's all I can say about him really. Next, we're going to talk about Cambi. Now, he's the leader of the group, and he ends up being like this wise samurai, and he ends up getting an apprentice in this movie. He ends up meeting his old buddy, the lieutenant of his. He's a worn out samurai. He has lived through his life. He has seen multiple battle after battle after battle. Honestly, if this battle didn't happen, I don't know if he would honestly still be battling. He probably would, because samurai battle to their dying breath, I assume. But I liked how he was in this movie. He led them, he helped, pretty much, yeah, he's the master. What more is there to say? He's awesome. Next, we're gonna talk about his friend. His friend's name is Shinshiasi. I don't even know how to say it. But his friend ends up being a pretty good, big character too. He ends up having. He actually ends up helping a lot in this battle. They all help. But I liked his character too. He was fun. It was good to have one of his friends there. That's all I'm gonna really say about this character. I could probably say more. Next, we're gonna talk about Kata, Katashuru. Now, Katashuru is the apprentice that I was talking about. He saw the master save a child in the beginning of the movie. Well, not the beginning. Oh, yeah, basically the beginning. And so he starts following him around and asks him to make him his apprentice. And the master's like, oh, I don't know. And then eventually says, yeah. And so he ends up falling. Well, his character, after they get all the samurai, he ends up falling in love with a peasant girl from the village, which causes drama because the dad was actually hiding her. He cut her hair and everything, which was, in my opinion, that sucks. It really does. She had to hide herself because of the times and the people that they assumed would be corrupt or evil, whatever. And so he ends up falling in love with her. The dad had problems, but eventually they say, "Oh, we're about to be killed by a bunch of bandits. Don't fret over this." And eventually they accept. He accepts their love, I guess. And so they, I assume after this movie, they probably either broke up or he stayed in the village. I actually like that character. He was fun too. The next person is Hihachi. Hihachi. He was actually he was the I guess you could say the comedy, other than the idiot. I'm not referring to Kikaruchu as an idiot, but he kind of is in this movie. Although he's pretty awesome. Well, this guy, he was the comedy, as in like he made jokes and he had fun. I believe he was the one that wanted food and beer. So that's always a good character. I'm always into those characters. It's like, yeah, he's just there for the fun of it, for the food and for the times, I guess. Next guy would be Kaiuzu. Kaiuzu is basically the marks like the best swordsman there. He didn't want to initially join up with this group, but he did eventually. He is a very skilled warrior. He ends up helping a lot too. He's actually the one that found out about Kashashuru and that one peasant girl. So there's that. He was a good character too. And then there was Gorby Katayama. He was an archer. He was a good character. He was fun too. I think he might have been the comedy. I'm not sure. Either way, he might have actually been another comedy character. I'm thinking, but the characters in general are fun. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Like I said in the first part, right before the intermission, thought the music was awesome. I thought the atmosphere was amazing. Well, not amazing, but I liked the whole atmosphere. Generally, I think this was a movie that, at its time and even now, is a great film. I recommend watching it. Buy it on Blu-ray if it's on Blu-ray. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I had a blast making this. Peace out.